William Blake, an unrecognized genius of his age, was a man of versatile talent. He was a poet, a painter, and a printmaker. James Blake, William Blake's father, was a hosier. He couldn't afford William's formal education. At the age of 10, he went to a drawing school in the Strand. During this time, he started writing verses, later published as poetical sketches. He worked under an engraver for 7 years, and then he went to the Royal School, the School of Royal Academy, where he learned to draw from models. It was his originality that kept William Blake apart from general public. Noteworthy works of William Blake include poetical sketches, Songs of Innocence and Experience, The Marriage of Heaven and Hell, The French Revolution, The Book of Wisdom, The Book of Laws, Jerusalem, and Milton. William Blake's Songs of Innocence is a collection of some illustrated poems. Here, innocence represents the unfallen world. Yes, through Songs of Innocence, William Blake entered Eden to which man had long been alive. This collection merely shows happy innocence persistent in pastoral harmony. Blake says that sometimes this innocence of childhood is marred by the interference of the adult world, resulting in loss of childhood innocence by fear, innovation, social and political corruption. Songs of Innocence include a series of poems depicting childhood innocence, like the shepherd, the equine grain, the lamb, the little black boy, the blossom, the chimney sweeper, the little bit lost, the little bit found, laughing song, a cradle song, the divine image, Holy Thursday, night, spring, master song, infant joy, a dream, and on another sorrow. And then came his next series of poems, Songs of Experience. Blake's Songs of Experience showcases the darker sides of life. He describes the state of adulthood when people, struggling of childhood innocence, become experienced adults. His Songs of Experience actually expresses his disgust against social repression, religious domination, sexual repression, political corruption, and religious institutionalization. He believed that harsh reality of adulthood destroys all the divinity of childhood innocence. Sense of jealousy, secrecy, and shame corrupt ingenuousness of childhood love. Blake's Songs of Experience gifted us with so many immortal poems like Hortense, The Cloud and the Pebble, Holy Thursday, The Little Girl Lost, The Little Girl Found, A Dream, Nasa Song, The Sick Rose, The Fly, The Angel, The Tiger, My Pretty Rose Tree, Oh, Sunflower, The Lily, The Garden of Love, The Little Vagabond, London, The Human Abstract, Infant Sorrow, A Poison Tree, A Little Boy Lost, A Little Girl Lost, To Tirza, The Schoolboy, and The Voice of Ansel Bard. Let us go a bit deeper. Style of Songs of Innocence and Experience was simple and direct. Individuality was the key factor of Blake's writing. He was genuinely original in his mode of thinking, in his power of imagination, and in his unique artistic taste. Blake's poetry dealt with subtle kind of symbolism, which were strange and complicated. The language he spoke in the latter part of the works was sometimes unintelligible. Hence, he was sometimes termed as lunatic in his time. However, If we cannot touch his extraordinary vision, we just cannot simplify our inability by calling him mad. The extraordinary part in his writing was that he was undoubtedly free from all commonplace forms in his creation. His rhetoric technique, his personification, his use of biblical symbolism made him unparalleled. In Blake's works, we find both the naturalism and mysticism of the Romantic revival. Unfortunate but true that people who are born before his age are often seen to be lived as a victim of negative criticism and died unrecognized. However, time unfolds the genius and they are proved to be indispensable part of the history. William Blake was a born genius and English literature will always be indebted to him.